Hi guys, what's good? What's good? What's good, everyone? Where my caramellians? Where my caramellians? Where my caramellians? My caramellians. Where y'all at? Mm-hmm. What's good? Hey y'all. What's good? We're live. We are live. We are live. What's up, Miss Judy? Miss Judy Coles. Yes, I see y'all coming in. Hey, what's good? What's good? What's good in the hood? What's up, y'all? Miss Nicole. Yes, honey, come on in here. Yes, no name needed. I see you, girl. Yes, you are here. Y'all come on in here. Mm-hmm. Hey, y'all. Hey, from California, Miss Barbara Warren. Welcome, welcome. How you guys doing today? We are live, honey, on this Saturday. Hope you guys are having a great day thus far. We do have some news that you can use. We will have a drag today. I have some little dragging to do. Yes, I do. Glad to see you guys are coming in. Yes. Yeah. We're going to get into this thing here. Do I want to give a few more people to come in? I see you guys coming and hitting the like button. Thank you guys so much for that. Thank you. All right, let's get into this. Hope you guys are having a blessed day thus far. Okay. We have some news. We're going to go into, we got a little bit of tea up front that we're going to go over. Okay. Now, Sheree Whitfield and Sheree Whitfield and Arionne seem to be exchanging subliminals, aka words, online. They are still at it, honey, over this damn Martell. Why are they fighting over him is beyond me. I don't know why. I don't know why. He is not worth it, y'all. He's not worth it. I'm gonna read to you guys the subliminal that Sheree sent out, okay? And then I will read you Arionne's response, okay? All right, Sheree says, the day you look at other women and celebrate their strengths instead of think of them as competition is the day you go from a girl to a woman. Okay. Then Arionne comes back with, you're always happy in the beginning. Let's see how it goes. And then she says 2 months down, because Sheree was saying that she and Martell have been seeing each other for 2 months. So Arionne was like, yeah, girl. We hear you. But I was also happy the first 2 months. And now look at me. That's kind of what she's trying to say to Sheree. Okay. Yeah. And then of course she had like a little grin. This is Arionne and her little subliminal, honey. That's her. I say they are so damn catty. Like, get over it. This is Sheree. Sheree looks good here. I say, yeah, Sheree, give, honey, with the baby hairs laid down. Yes, girl. I said, them two, child, y'all need to get over it. Why are y'all fighting over damn Martell? Because he is so not worth it. Like, he is not worth it. Arionne, we already said the other night, girl, you need to be focused on yourself, focus on your son, focus on getting your life together, honey. Martell has fired you. You no longer have a place in his life. Why are you still coming for Sheree? Why are you still trying to post subliminals and come for her? She is not checking for you, dear. So why are you still on this Martell train? Like, why, girl? Get off the train. Like, every time the train stops at the station, you are still riding this train, and you should have been off 6 stops ago. Like, what are you still doing on this damn train, girl? You and all you're doing is changing seats on the train. Your ass need to get off the train. Like, don't change seats, girl. Get off. Because Martell does not see it for you. We keep saying it. So do you think that by you going on there and posting these subliminals and coming for Sheree, that Martell is going to do a reverse and come back to you and take you back? Like, no, his mind obviously is made up. He's blocked you. He already said he feels sorry for you, that he thought you grew up and you have not. And it's apparent that you have not grown because you are not showing any growth. You are still coming for Sheree. You are still posting subliminals and being hella messy and petty. Like, get over it, girl. Get over it. Get over it. Okay. Something else I wanted to bring in the news. All right. We're gonna get on into this thing. I got a few things I wanted to bring up. Okay. We want to do some prayers for Miss Cynthia Bailey's mom. I just saw this online. It says that prayers to Cynthia Bailey's mom and Mel. Y'all know her sister name is Mel. Said Miss Barbara, which is her mom, as she was just recently diagnosed with having breast cancer. Okay, so y'all please include her in your prayers. So that's very, very sad. They showed her a few times on Housewives. That is Cynthia Bailey. Her mom is in the middle, and that is her sister Mel over here. Okay. So yes, you guys say a prayer for Cynthia Bailey because that is her mom. She loves her mom. They seem to be very, very close. So she's just been diagnosed with breast cancer. That's so sad. Okay. Yes. If anybody has ever dealt with a family member who has dealt with any type of cancer or anything, it's a sad situation. It's a very, very sad situation. Okay. Also in the news, we're going to get into this drag, y'all. I want to throw out a few things so you guys can be in the know. Okay. Rihanna has released a picture of her and her baby boy. He's so, so cute. You know, she had a baby with ASAP Rocky. Okay. Yes, this is Rihanna and her baby boy. That is him. He's such a cutie pie. Look at those cheeks. He is such a cutie pie. Look at Rihanna and her baby. I said I wanted to share that for those of you who are Rihanna fans. She looks so good. Motherhood looks good on her. I said, look at Rihanna holding her baby. I said, yes. Hi, Seeking Truth. Say you made it to the live. Yes, girl, you are here. Hello, Miss Linda Gamble. Yes. Okay, I'm going to do something that I usually don't do. Okay, because I'm kind of going to be a little, focused tonight. Can we get 2 people who want to volunteer to be moderators tonight? Does anyone want to volunteer to be a moderator? We only need 2 people just to kind of watch and make sure that we don't have no trolls and whatnot. Y'all can go in and put people in timeout and block while I'm talking because it's kind of distracting for me to have to stop and keep doing it just until I assign someone permanently. Does anyone want to volunteer to be a moderator tonight? Anyone? Yes or no? Y'all gonna make me work hard tonight? Anyone? Just say me in the chat and I can assign you. Okay. Tandra, you saying you'd want to? Tandra J. Me, Nicole, you want to? Okay. Oh, I see a bunch of me. Y'all, okay. All right, so I'm gonna do. All right, so you are moderator, Tandra J. All right, and then we're gonna get one more. Nicole, we're gonna get you in there, girl. All right, y'all help Caramel tonight. If y'all see any trolls, honey, y'all do what you gotta do, okay? Yes, honey. So I ain't gotta keep stopping and checking for. I ain't got time for that tonight, honey. Because I had to get all the way out myself the other night, and I don't want to have to stop because I got so much tea I want to get through, so that I can kind of enjoy my night as well. Okay. All right. Thank you guys so much for being my moderators. Okay, Nicole and Tandra J. Tandra J. Thank you guys so much. Okay, I appreciate it. All right, so let's get into this tea. All right, so now I was going through some stuff today, and you guys know that Sheree was doing all this speaking out about Tyrone, her ex-boyfriend Tyrone, honey. She talked so much junk about Tyrone, how he's not this, he's not that. The sex is worse, the sex is bad, and Tyrone is so bad, Tyrone so this. Well, Tyrone has since come out and did a interview, you guys, with the Jasmine brand. And he has pretty much put everything on the table as to say that Sheree pretty much was doing all this lying, honey, and trying to make him look bad and trying to use him as a storyline when she already knew what the deal was with him being in his halfway house and the blah, blah, blah. Like she knew this prior to the season even starting, but she wanted to use him as a storyline. He had already told her that, due to the conditions of him being on parole, he could not film. So Sheree was scrambling to try to keep her peach while she was trying to be on this new season 4. This is season 14 of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, she wanted to use Tyrone. He could not do it. So she was scrambling. I'm going to show you guys a video with Tyrone, okay, where he is going into detail and talking about Sheree and pretty much putting her ass on blast. Now, I will tell you guys this. He actually paid the money to finish Chateau Sheree. Did you guys know that? Sheree did not have the money. If you guys know, when Sheree started building Chateau Sheree, it was nothing but a dirt mound for the longest, okay? Then it looked like they got the frame up. She did not have the money to finish this big house. The house is in her mother's name, okay? Yes, the house is in her mother's name. Tyrone, who has a coin, a lot of people didn't think he does. Tyrone has a coin. He is worth almost $3 million. Tyrone is. Sheree is worth $800,000. All right, I already looked it up. Y'all know I do my homework over here. Okay, I ain't gonna tell you no mess. Tyrone is worth nearly $3 million with his fraud ass. He's a fraud out here, but he got a coin. He was helping Sheree, and he was sending her money during the time that he was locked up. He was taking care of her, which is why she held on to him. That's all he could do, was send her money and make sure she was good while he was locked up. Okay. Now, like I said, he helped her finish Chateau Sheree. That house never would have been finished. It would have only been just a frame had it not been for Tyrone stepping in and helping Sheree with this house. Okay. So Sheree was staying with Tyrone for security purposes, financially. Okay. The same way she did with Bob Whitfield. The situation between she and Bob Whitfield, her ex-husband, who was an ex-football NFL player, he treated her very bad. He was verbally abusive. She said on the show he was physically abusive, emotionally abusive. He used to yell at her. He used to threaten her, but she stayed because Bob had money. Sheree has a certain pattern, like I said in another video of mine, with the men that she chooses. Okay, there has to be something in it for her to stay. The situation with her and Martell, we already know what it is. It's not financial because Martell does not have any money. Okay. It is strictly probably a sexual situation. Like I said before, I don't see him being able to do anything else for her. Now he's supposed to be building her this pool. This might be an incentive that she, is adding to the list of why she's fooling with Martell. But she has since said that Martell pretty much knows his way around the bedroom. So they are sleeping together. They are sleeping together. And maybe that's the one thing that she likes with Martell, which is why she's holding on to him. Okay. Yeah. But as far as this Tyrone Gilliam, baby, thank you so much, Miss Denise Ramsey. Thank you so much. It's going, girl. It is going. Thank you so much for joining. She's so faithful. She's here every live. I appreciate it. And so many other, Linda Gamble, if she's in here, hey girl, because she's in all the time too. So many of you others, but those are names that I remember just by glancing over because you guys are always here. Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you guys so much. Yes, thank you, Tandra J. She is on her job tonight. Thank you, girl. I appreciate it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and play you guys the interview with Tyrone Gilliam. He's going to be spilling tea, and he's going to be telling you guys the situation between he and Sheree, okay? Now, shout out to the Jasmine brand for getting this interview together. All right, it's not that long. I apologize. There is an ad. Let me get past this ad, and we're gonna get to it. Okay.
I'm on home confinement, and I wasn't allowed. It was not an approved activity. Now, if I had an agreement, if it was already agreed that I was working for the network, because that could have happened prior to that, then if I wanted to show, I could have showed up and not get in trouble. Okay. But Jazz, I'm not going to risk my life for anybody to go back to prison. Right. So, I didn't stand her up. And more importantly, Jazz, you can't stand up somebody where they know where you are. I don't care if it's man, woman, no matter what your persuasion is, straight or gay. Yeah. If you're a significant other or you're a partner, you know where they lay their heads. So in my case, you definitely knew where I was because I was on home confinement. So how, and I can't speak for every ethnic group, but sisters, they're going to know. They're like, well, if he ain't coming, let me go pull up. Let me go to his house. Let me go to where he is. We do pull up sometimes. We do. Yeah. But you at least know where I am. So, and I couldn't, even if you didn't know, I couldn't go anywhere. I had a curfew and I was on home confinement. So I can't stand you up. You know where I am. The problem was I didn't have an agreement to participate in that activity. And more importantly, I wasn't going to put myself at risk for going back to prison.
Okay, so why did it appears that she was not aware of this, because I'm just telling you as a viewer, I'm just telling you as a viewer,
right.
we sit and we watch her, it appears that she's calling you, you're not picking up, so did she not know that you were, why was she under the impression that you were going to come on the date?
She wasn't under the impression, she knew that I couldn't come. Okay. We were communicating. I got a call in the wee hours of the morning about I'm coming to Philly, but not saying I'm coming to Philly to tape. Come to Philly to visit me and come to Philly to sit outside on the streets to tape. It's a whole different narrative. You come to Philly like you've done before, you're going to come over, you're going to pull up, you're going to come to where I am and go from there. But not all of a sudden saying, oh, I'm coming to Philly and by the way, we're taping. Oh, that can't happen.
Okay.
You know, I would have been in so much trouble, Jazz, and it just wasn't worth it to me.
So, did she know?
She listen, Jazz.
Okay.
She knew.
Okay.
It was clear. It was even. Not only did she know, and I don't want to get into how because it's not their responsibility.
Okay.
But she knew, and she could have easily just said, "He can't come. I know he can't come. We can do this at another time." Or we can do it someplace else, or I can go to his house, you know, and see the uncomfortable setting that he's in because he's on home confinement.
Right.
And because where I was released to wasn't where I am now.
Okay.
So, you know, fortunately, I was released almost a year and a half earlier than I would, because my time wasn't supposed to be up until September of this year.
Okay.
September of 22. So
okay.
She knew where I was. It wasn't like I was out of the country or on the West Coast and just stood her up. And that's sad, Jazz, because the narrative for males coming out of prison, unfortunately, is they come home and they do the female, someone that was riding with them all throughout the bid, which was not the case. It wasn't all throughout the bid. And they just come home and do them wrong. So that wasn't the case.
Okay. Did you all talk afterwards? About what happened.
There was which I don't know where they are on the show. I don't watch the show, but it probably may have the first time it was again addressed because we definitely spoke and it was communication via text.
Okay.
She knew I couldn't, but after that, because my position is this, Jazz, no matter how, and everybody has their own journey and they're going to do what they need to do for their own livelihood. I understand, she's a reality star. She has to do certain things based on her job. But when your moves and the things that you're doing is impacting my freedom by any means necessary, that right there didn't settle well with me. So I gracefully, just stepped aside, bowed out, no anger, no animosity. But when I see that you're going to expose me and not look out for my best interest, I just needed to step away.
Okay.
Continue to work on. I'm already dealing with mental health issues. So why would I even entertain that? Because that becomes a very, very, it can push or trigger other things which I wouldn't allow to happen.
Y'all see that?
What's up, you guys?
Yeah.
So
he put it out there. He's pretty much saying that Sheree was lying. She tried to make it seem like she, didn't have contact with him, like she didn't know what was going on, like she took this whole little 2-hour trip to go and see him and that he just stood her up. And that was not the case. He had already told her prior that it would have been against his parole for him to film with her. He could not do it. And she knew that, but she was trying to use him as her storyline because she didn't have a storyline. She was trying to scramble because she wanted to keep her peach. As y'all know, Sheree has been on and off the show for so many seasons, okay? Sheree needs this Real Housewives of Atlanta check because Tyrone is no longer supporting her. So she is grabbing at anything she can, including Martell, for some type of clout in order to secure a bag and a spot and her peach. Okay, that is what she's doing. She completely lied on Tyrone. And I went back and I looked at the interview. I was like, girl, like this man is telling you he is in a halfway house. If any of you know anyone who's ever been in a halfway house, they have certain rules and regulations that they have to follow, in terms of the conditions of their parole. You can't do this, you can't do that. You have to be, if they allow you to go out at a certain time, you have to be back by a certain time. So Sheree, I don't know why she put on this whole front where she's sitting on the show crying, knowing that this man was not getting ready to meet her and come and see her. Like it was stupid. It was stupid. And then she wanted to try to blast him when he would not come and try to be her storyline to try to save her. She wanted to blast him and make him look like he was the bad person and like he was trying to play her, when in reality he was following the conditions of his parole. That is what was going on. That is what was going on. So this man has shelled out all this money. Y'all saw how big Sheree's house is. She by Sheree is a huge house. She said on the show she spent $40,000 in her living room alone on like furniture, chandeliers, and things. That money came from Tyrone. Sheree didn't have no money. She didn't get no 7 figures from Bob like she was trying to tell everybody. Sheree is about a coin. Anybody that she deals with, they have to have something to offer her. Unfortunately, the only thing that Martell can offer her is some penis. And she's going to take that, because she was still holding on to Tyrone, and she's going to probably be dating somebody else while she's messing with Martell that has a coin, because she needs a coin. She is praying and hoping that Bravo has her on the show next season so that she can secure her peach and her bag. Yes, she didn't have no storyline this season. She still tried to make Tyrone her storyline, and he didn't make not one appearance. Now they did say that he was going to show up for the season finale, which I think is supposed to air tomorrow night. I'm going to be watching, of course, so that I can see what's going on with that. But in terms of him being on the show, he said he never even watched the show. He didn't want to have anything to do with the show. He went and filed a cease and desist against Bravo so that they can't even speak about him. He didn't even want Bravo speaking about him, which then cut Sheree's storyline in half, which then pissed her off, because she's like, how can you do this to me when you're supposed to be my storyline and you know this is my means of making my bread and butter? So why would you sit here and not support me and help me when you know that I've supported you all this time that you were locked up? He got out on an early release. You just heard him say he was supposed to get out September 2022. He got out early. He got out early. So she didn't let him call her and have all these, when they're in jail, they call and collect. And she would sit on the phone. They showed her a few times the previous season that she was on there talking to him. And she would just be talking. Y'all know that add up. Your damn phone bill going to be sky high talking to people in jail. So she wanted to use Tyrone as her storyline. And I think she's trying to do the same for Martell. But what Martell don't understand is Bravo and the OWN network are not going to tolerate the two of them coming together. He is not going to be able to make appearances like that on Real Housewives of Atlanta, because Bravo and OWN are two competitive networks. Carlos King has already told Martell that he is not allowed to be filming on Real Housewives of Atlanta because it's a contradiction to the OWN network. So if he does it, he's probably going to get fired from the OWN network, from the show, which that would be an awesome thing. Because I'm going to be like, look at God. Because everybody's been trying to get him off there anyway. He don't have a storyline. Melody is his storyline. So I think Martell's trying to be smart and trying to be on both shows at one time. But he don't realize Carlos King has already said, and I did my homework on it, he cannot be on Real Housewives of Atlanta because it is competitive networks. He is in a contract that says he cannot be on that show. You can run around town all day long with Sheree, but just know you are going against your contract that you signed with OWN to be on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Okay? To be on Love and Marriage Huntsville and running behind Sheree. Now, whatever they got going on is what they got going on. But at the end of the day, you have to follow a contract or you can be fired from the show, which everybody wants his ass to be fired anyway. So we're going to see how that plays out. We're going to see how it plays out. But like I said, he did send a cease and desist to Bravo to say that they cannot use his likeness. They don't want to use his name, like none of that. Sheree, if you notice, Sheree is the only one that was speaking of him. Sheree was the one saying, oh, I'm going to meet Tyrone. Oh, I'm going to meet Tyrone. Tyrone has never made an appearance on the show. They've never had a phone call with him. And like I said, that whole scene when she was sitting outside the road waiting on him to come, she knew he wasn't coming. And like he said, she knew where I was. If she wanted to see me, she could have come to the halfway house. She knew where Tyrone was before she even got in the car to go to see him. to sit outside of a restaurant trying to have a storyline and make this man look bad. He said he didn't even know that she was coming. He had talked to her that morning and she didn't even mention it. So I was like, girl, this was all a plot to try to make him look bad when this man has taken care of you and in so many words, put a roof over your head. She by Sheree would still be a shell if it was not for Tyrone. If it was not for Tyrone, Bob was not about to take care of her. Bob was not getting ready to take care of her. Like I said, Sheree has a type. She has a type. She has a type. Now, the guy that she was messing with prior, and you guys may have seen him on Real Housewives of Atlanta. I want to say season 3 or 4. I kind of dug up a little bit on him as well. I'm going to show you a picture of him. You guys might remember him. He was on there saying he was a professor. If you guys remember him. Okay. She paid him to be on the show for her storyline. Okay. Do y'all remember? Season 3 or 4. All right, let me show you another picture. You might remember him. This is him. Okay. That's him. All right. His name is something Muhammad. Let me get his name for you. Yeah. He was on there saying that he was a doctor, a psychologist, and all this. He built himself up to give himself all these titles. And it was said that he didn't even have a degree. He was saying he was a doctor and he was a psychologist and all this other stuff. And that's what he told Sheree. She fell for it, thinking that she had a man with a coin, and he was broke as a joke. Broke as a joke. Okay. Now, let me read you guys this about him. What I pulled up on him. It says Muhammad, he's 35 years old, says that he's a doctor, but he didn't earn a PhD in psychology at the school from which he has said to have graduated. Okay. It said that the school records show that. It says, in fact, he attended Southern Illinois University for just 1 semester. Now, you can't be no doctor going to school for no 1 semester. Anybody who's ever been to college, you know that. You cannot be a doctor with going to school with 1 semester. Okay. And he's been going around and telling everybody that he's a doctor. He told Sheree that too. And even after she found out that he was not a doctor, that he lied to her, she still kept him around because she said that he was fine. I was like, Sheree, like, what the hell, girl? You too old for this. You are too old for this. Are you that pressed to be with somebody just because he looked a certain way? This man done lied to you, first of all, about his occupation. And you still gonna run with this man. He can't do anything for you. And then on the show, if you saw when he brought her the flowers when they were going on a date, she had to pay for the stuff. And he brought her some flowers that looked like they came from Kroger, all cheap ass flowers. She had to pay for the stuff on the date because he didn't have no money. He didn't have no money. But he out here telling everybody he a doctor and building himself up to be a doctor. He done been caught in a few lies. But this is who she chose to be with. It seemed like everybody that Sheree is getting with is a fraud, except for Bob, her ex-husband Bob. Like I said, Bob had a coin. He was in the NFL. He's still getting them NFL checks, because he's retired. So she saw that. She didn't give a damn that Bob's eyes was crossed, honey. Like, Bob's eyes. Bob had his eyes like this. Bob was one eye that way, one eye that way. She didn't give a damn. Like I said, she was looking at that coin. Bob had a coin. She had 3 kids by Bob. She didn't give a damn that his eyes was crossed up. Bob had money, so she stayed with Bob. And from Bob, she got with this fake doctor who didn't have no money. And then from there, now as you see, she done got with Tyrone, and now she's fooling with Martell. She has very, very, very bad choice of men. Okay, very, very bad choice. Very, very bad choice. Yes, and it said that this doctor guy has filled out all types of paper, saying that he had some type of organization, and somebody kind of caught wind of it, and they did some investigating behind him. And then he kind of came out and said, oh, he don't have an organization, that he hadn't filed the paperwork yet. So he's a fraud, just like Tyrone was a fraud. But the only difference between this guy and Tyrone is Tyrone had money. Tyrone really legit had money. He's worth $3 million, like I said. So he was able to do things for Sheree while she held him down. And that is why she continued to stay. A lot of people's like, what the hell is she staying with this man for while he's locked up? He can't do nothing, for her. Like, everybody kept asking, why is Sheree messing with this damn Tyrone? Even Nene was saying, girl, You need to leave Tyrone's ass alone because he is a fraud. He gonna have your ass locked up. She was fooling with Tyrone because Tyrone was sending her money and making sure that she was straight while he was locked up. I can't make it up. I cannot make it up. I said, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yes, honey. So she used Tyrone for what she could use him for, honey. She got their house fixed. And now she's mad, like I said, because Tyrone would not be her storyline, which he could not be her storyline. He just said it. So she's mad he couldn't be that storyline. So now she's outing him and talking bad about him and you know, trying to make everybody think that he was just not a good boyfriend when he was just following conditions of his parole. So now y'all heard it right here on my channel, honey. So all this mess that she keeps saying about Tyrone, he has spoken. You guys just saw the video. Yes, he is a convict. He, you know, he's been to prison several times for fraud. Several times for fraud. But Sheree held on to him because he was taking care of her and made sure that her house was finished. So if anything, honey, you should be thanking him. You should be thanking him. Because it's all over Atlanta that Sheree do not pay people that she owe. From stylist to her contractors at one point, she couldn't pay them. Tyrone stepped in and helped her. It was said on the show that she owed her contractors. They had stopped work on her house because she was not paying. So Tyrone stepped in and helped her pay her dues. Yes, he did. Sheree do not pay people. And it's no coincidence that her clothing line or this whole She by Sheree thing is not off the ground. She don't have the money to do it. She don't really have the money to do it. It costs money to start a business. It costs money to have product. You got to pay people. And Sheree don't like to pay people. That's just a fact. Y'all keep asking, why ain't She by Sheree out? Well, there you go. She ain't got it like that. She's counting on Bravo giving her contract for next season. She don't know. They haven't passed out contracts yet for next season. So she don't know if she's going to be on the show next season. And if she doesn't, that's going to suck for her because you don't have Tyrone to fall back on now. And Martell, he can't help you, baby, because he's still staying with his mama. So I don't know what she going to do. Because you don't talk junk about Tyrone. If he was going to still try to come back and help you out, he sure ain't now. You telling everybody his sex is bad and he's bad in bed and he's this and he's that. I wouldn't want to come back and fool with you. But my thing is this, she did the same thing with Bob. Every man that Sheree messed with and that she don't fool with no more, Sheree talks crazy about these men. She did it with Bob. She did it with this fake doctor. She did it with Tyrone. And now, hey, as soon as she start fooling with Martell, she going to tell his business as well. So he better get ready. Better get ready. Better get ready because that's how she operate. That's how they ain't call her the bone collector for nothing on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Y'all know they called her the bone collector. Sheree stay running her mouth and telling stuff and talking out of turn. Yes, she does. And it said that she and Candy had a big fallout at the reunion. I can't wait to see that. It said that Sheree and Candy Burris had a big fallout. They had words, very heated words at the reunion for this season here, season 14. So to where they almost came to blows. And y'all know Candy is real rah, 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 rah. And Sheree is too. She stay on that who gonna check me boo. So yeah. Yes. So we're going to see how this whole thing play out. We're going to see how it plays out. Okay. Moving on from that situation. Your boy is back in the news again. He's staying in the news. I'm so sick of him. Him and his tight ass Easter shorts, pants, Philip Michael Thomas blouses, honey. I'm so tired. We keep talking about him, honey. We keep talking about him. I swear, I be trying to talk about other stuff. Y'all probably tired of hearing about this damn Martell, y'all, but he stays in the news because he continues to do stuff. And I got to talk to y'all between my teeth because I'm so sick of his ass. But I'm going to report it because it is some tea. Okay? Yes. All right. So, as you guys know, Martell is coming for Melody's parenting once again. You guys been watching my show, watching my videos. You already know he has filed for full custody of the Holt kids. The last case had to be postponed because Martell again was not ready. Now you done filed all this shit to go to court to try to take the kids, and you're not ready. This is the second time, bro. Melda had to take time out her day for the second time to be in court with your ass, and you still don't have your stuff together. Why are you so? I keep asking, why is he so busy? Like, what is he so busy doing? People are not getting their wine. So we know you're not working on the incest wine. You're not doing that. You're not trying to get the bottles out to your customers because everybody's reporting your ass to the Better Business Bureau at this point. Everybody is emailing you and putting, messages out on IG saying, hey, where's my tracking number? Where's my wine? Like, and he's ignoring them. So what are you doing that's so busy? That's got you so busy to where, yeah, what are you doing? I don't get it. I don't get it. That you cannot have your stuff together while you're in court. I know the judge is sick of this bullshit. He's like, this is the second damn time I had to put this hot ass robe on and come up in here. This is the second episode of In the Heat of the Night that I done missed coming up in here because your slow ass don't have your stuff together. Like, y'all, I can't make this shit up. I cannot make it up. I cannot make it up. Like, why do you keep coming to court, Martell Holt? Why the hell do you keep coming to court wasting everybody's time? You wanted this court bullshit, but you don't have your stuff together. Like, don't nobody have time to keep taking off work. Melody is busy. I'm sorry that you don't want her to have jobs and out here making a coin. Is this your way of blocking her from making a coin, continuing to come to court and not have your shit together? We know you're not doing anything. You're not making no money, but you're blocking everybody else from making money. Like, what is really going on with him? Now he's questioning her parenting, okay? Now, I watched a live where Melody was saying that she allowed her kids, and she rewards them all the time because they help her pack up her, her orders for her 7th Avenue Cosmetics. She's teaching her kids how to work the business, which is very smart because she's going to pass it down to him, pass the business down to them someday. She has several businesses. Melody has 4 kids. So at some point, her kids are going to take over the business. This is their legacy. So she's teaching them at a very young age how to send out orders. So they help her. So in her way of rewarding them for helping her and being such good kids, she allowed them to go on, what is the website, Sheen or whatever it is, she called it, and allowed them to get 10 items between the 4 of them, whatever items that they wanted. She allowed them to go on and select those items. And she said she went on and she put her credit card information in and she purchased it. Okay. And the kids were so excited once they finally got their stuff. Now, little Tank, he wanted some little chains, like little necklaces. Y'all know how boys are. Boys, they want to look flashy. That, he's at that age now. He see the other kids doing it. He want to do it. So she allowed him to buy these 2 chains. It was like, I think they said it was $13. Okay. You know how the boys, the little rappers out here be wearing the little chains. He wanted to look fly. Little Tank wanted to look fly. So Melody allowed him to buy 2 chains. Okay. Yeah, 2 chains. Ain't that a rapper named 2 Chainz? Let me show y'all this. Let me show y'all the chains. This is what he purchased. That's what he wanted. One that said King. And then the one behind it, has like the little dollar sign on it. This is what he wanted. Now, Melody's other kids, they even purchased something for little Sugar Mama. They even put her in the equation. They bought her something as well. So that is what little Tank wanted. He wanted 2 chains. I'm going to show it again. I don't see anything wrong with what he purchased. But of course, in true Martell fashion, he is going to blow everything up and make it into something when it is nothing. Okay? Right. So he goes on. Once he went to go and pick the kids up from school. Upon picking the kids up from school, he sees little Tank with these chains on. Okay? Now, I'm not sure if Melody told him he could wear them to school, but y'all know how kids are. If you tell them they can't wear something, I did it a few times when I was growing up. I mean, damn. Your mama say you can't wear a certain shirt or you can't wear something, you wear the shirt or you're going to hide it in your book bag. You're going to still do what you want to do. When you get to school, you're going to be wearing the damn shirt that your mama told you not to wear because you're trying to fit in and you want to be like the other kids. So who knows? He probably put the chains in his book bag and took them there and wore them to school and probably forgot the shits was on. And then when Martell picked them up, he had them on. Martell made a big deal out of these damn chains. Okay? Yes. So he says that, let me back it up. He says that when he saw the chains, let me read what he said, and I'm going to say it verbatim. He says, my 9-year-old son came to me with this around his neck. He said, I almost passed out. So then he goes below and makes a poll as to say, he says, y'all letting your son wear this to school? Check yes or no. So he's trying to, inadvertently question Mel's mothering as to say that she's allowing him. And I'm going to show it again. This is what he had to say. That is the pole underneath. Okay. I don't see anything wrong with it. Do anybody else in the chat see anything wrong with these little chains that little Tank was wearing to school? Like I said, I don't know if Mel told him he could wear them or not. That's besides the point. Number one, why are you taking a picture of your son to expose him and or embarrass him online? That's low-key bullying. Like, are you jealous that you don't have no chains to wear? Like, what is that? What is that? And then to say, are you going to let your son wear this? I almost passed out. Let me show you a picture. You mad at Lil Tank for wearing these chains, okay? Let me show you this shit. I can't make it up, y'all. But you posting yourself online with these chains. What's the difference? What's the difference? A chain is a damn chain. Okay? You out here looking like a runaway slave out here. But you mad at your son because he got him little $13 chains. Like, what is that? Who he's supposed to be, Amistad or somebody? Give us free. He's supposed to be Amistad. Get out of here, boy. Like why? You know what? I cannot stand parents that be on that. Like, if you're going to discipline, he could have had a conversation with Melody, number one. If he felt any type of way about it, why take it to IG? Why does everything have to be on IG and you're trying to embarrass your son? I keep saying, when this little boy grow up, he is going to give Martell hell. I just feel it. I feel it, y'all. He could have had a conversation with Melody if he felt any type of way about their son wearing this chain to school. He could have said, Mel, did you know that Tank wore such and such chain to school? Maybe she didn't know. Yes, she bought it for him, but like I said, kids sneak stuff to school. They sneak toys. My son snuck a little hand toy to school. I didn't even know it was in his book bag. They do it all the time. They do it all the time. But if you felt such a way about it, you almost passed out. Your ass should have passed out and stayed passed out. I despise parents that use a moment to film their children and go online to embarrass them because you feel a way about something, when all it takes is a conversation. It didn't take all that. It didn't take, I mean, do y'all agree with me? Why are you taking a picture of your son and exploiting him online because you feel a way about something? It could have been a conversation that you had with your son. He is doing the most. Doing the most. I despise. I've seen so many videos on like YouTube where parents, when they're trying to discipline their kids and they want to go on there and be just talking crazy to them and videoing it. Why do you need to video it? And then posting it online to embarrass your kids into doing what you want them to do and or changing their behavior. That's not how you do it. That's called emotional abuse. That's what that's called. Martell needs some type of parenting classes or something. Because my thing is this. Let me put my phone down. Let me talk to y'all. My thing is this. He wants his kids to be perfect, but his ass won't perfect. Okay? You the same person that was riding around here, the getaway car, honey, out here trying to steal ATMs. Little Tank ain't doing that. Okay? He ain't doing that. He ain't out here stealing ATMs. Okay? You weren't so worried about what he was wearing when your ass was out here running around cheating. You weren't worried about that then. You weren't worried about what was going on with Little Tank, baby, when your ass was running around out here with Arionne and making another son. You won't think about him while you were out doing your thing. So why do you care now? Why do you care now? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Why make a big deal out of something that's not a big deal? He stays trying to turn the kids against Mel. He stays coming for Mel on every little thing. Like it's not enough that you guys are still fighting this situation in court. But then you take a simple situation as a $13 chain to come after this boy and embarrass him by putting him online and doing a poll for random people that you don't even know to speak on your son. What are you getting out of that, Martell? If you're watching my channel, what do you get out of that? Narcissistic people, bitch boy behavior. We keep talking about it. That is your son. That is your son. Stop trying to embarrass people for your own gratification. You're doing it. He did it to Mel. You didn't care about them kids when their mother was trying to leave and them kids had to sleep on the floor. Those kids had to sleep on the floor. Can y'all see me? My lights want to act crazy. Those kids had to sleep on the floor. Can y'all see me? My lights want to act crazy. My husband done hooked up all these lights. Give me a second here. I don't know how he got my stuff hooked up. I'm going to keep talking though. Martell wants to make people think that he's such a good dad, but you didn't care about these kids, okay? You did not care about these kids when you had their beds. You would not allow Melody to get their beds, okay? Because you were pissed off that their mother did not want to be there with you anymore. So then you get upset and keep the kids from sleeping on their bed to where she had to go out and get blow-up beds for the kids. But you mad. You mad. You mad. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. My husband got this stuff hooked up in here and I don't know how he's got it hooked, but we're going to keep this train rolling, baby. Yes. You didn't worry about the kids when you kept their bed from them and they had to sleep on blow-up mattresses because their mother decided she didn't want to fool with you anymore. But now all of a sudden you're making a big deal over a $13 chain. Like, get out of here. Get out of here. That makes absolutely no sense to me. Absolutely no sense to me. To make a big deal over a chain. I don't get it. I don't get it. And how do you think that made him feel? That you singled him out? Like I said, it's low-key bullying. You're his father. If anything, encourage him. Kids are very emotional at that age. Encourage him and explain to him why he should not wear that chain, maybe to school. Let him wear it around the house. Obviously, it was something that he wanted. Maybe he saw some of the other kids wear it. At that age, they're trying to, they're trying to be like the other kids that they see. So if his mother gave him permission to have it, don't go against what she said, because then that's kind of contradicting and confusing to the kids. If Mel says yes, don't go behind her and say no. I don't like that. It's communication. Contact her and say, hey, did you know that little Tank was wearing this chain? Did you let him wear it to school? If so, then y'all have a conversation. If you felt a way about it, then you can say to her, hey, I don't think that he should, maybe wear this to school, and leave it at that. Don't make a big deal out of it and embarrass him and have total strangers commenting on your son. It's stupid to me. It's stupid. It's stupid. It is stupid. You weren't this concerned when your ass was out there running around with COVID out there when nobody had vaccines. Like, there was a point where no one had vaccines in the middle of COVID, and he's running around out there with all these women and doing whatever he wanted to do, leaving these kids at home. So you weren't concerned because you could have brought something home to your kids. People were dying due to COVID-19 during that time. There were no vaccines out. So you put your entire family at risk, and now you want to be the perfect dad, and you want to try to chastise them over some bullshit when you should be focused on yourself. Put that energy into yourself. While you fussing at everybody online because they're coming for you because you're keeping their money and not shipping their wine out, focus on yourself and stop using these children to get back at their mother. That is what he's doing. He's a bully. He is a bully. You bullying them kids because you want to get back at Mel. And your ass is going to wind up another 56 days without having your kids like you were before. When little Tank got hurt, CPS had to step in, and it was their decision. It wasn't Mel keeping the kids away. If she's ordered by the judge to allow those kids to come every other week, I don't see her going against a court order unless it was, something that was so bad that she had to say no. Her son came home with an injury. She contacted her attorney, and they made the decision for 56 days to not allow the kids to go over there. So you want to make it seem like that Melody is such a bad mom and she's keeping the kids from you. And every way that he can, he wants to try to tear her down and make her look like the bad person, when really you acting like a straight up bitch boy, because you're using the kids to get back at her. And it needs to stop. It needs to stop. Where was all this energy? Where was all this energy back then? Where was this energy back then? It's bad enough, little Hope, he thought he was, little baby Tank thought he was the only son. Now he's got to share that spotlight with a bastard child. Thanks to you, Martell. Thanks to you, Martell. He has to share that title with a whole nother child that you done went out here and made. All the children are suffering through that. All of them. All of them. You broke up their home over some ass. But you make a big deal over a stupid ass chain. Get out of here, Martell. It's too much. It's too much. What do you guys think? Did y'all see anything wrong with the chain that Lil Tank wore? I don't understand. Stop going out here with all these damn steroids trying to pump yourself up. He's working on his outer appearance, but the inside sucks. His insides suck. He's so busy working on the outside, but his insides suck. Yes, he needs a true intervention. Martell needs a true intervention, and he needs to stop his mess. And when this trial is over, Melody needs to get a restraining order. I keep saying it. She needs to get a restraining order and stay far away from Martell. And it might need to be to where the kids need supervised visitation, because the stuff that he's making a big deal about, it's really not that serious. It's just really not that serious. And my heart breaks for those children, because they're being put in a situation when they go to Martell's house. And I've seen videos where he has interrogated the kids, and he has talked very negatively about their mother in front of them. And it's kind of feeling like they don't have a choice but to be in that type situation. And it sucks. It sucks. He has that much hate for their mother that he used those kids to come after her. And they don't want to be disrespectful and get in trouble, so they go along with it. And he gets joy out of doing that because he can control them. It's sad. It's very, very sad. It's very, very, very sad. I don't get it. Mel, like I said, he might need supervised visitation. He might need it. Because he's always questioning the kids. What's mama doing this? Who's been to the house? Where's mama going? Who watched y'all? How do you know 24 people watched him? Let's go to that. When I saw that, he's always keeping them notes in his phone to try to use it to come after Mel. How do you know 24 people watched the kids? How do you know that? Because he's questioning the kids. And every time he questioned them, he go in his phone and make a note so that he can use it later on. I don't know when he's going to use it, because every time he goes to court, like I said, he's not ready. So when are you going to get to use all this evidence that you keep piling up in that little phone? I hope his damn phone crashed. That's what I hope. I hope that damn phone crashed and you don't get to have none of that evidence that you done stored in your phone all these years to come after this woman. So it can be hearsay. That's what I hope. I hope everything in his phone I hope his whole phone just crashed. Lose pictures, lose notes, everything. I hope everything in his phone just crashed. The whole damn phone. I'm serious, because that makes absolutely no sense. My heart breaks for them children being in his care, because he's looking like a loose cannon. There is no way in the hell I would post my son online and ask total strangers questions about my child. I don't give a damn what nobody else have to say about my child. That's my child. And I don't know why he's so pressed about total strangers and what they think. Why are you doing a poll? Click yes or no if you allow your boy. Get out of here. Get out of here. Melody feels like her hands are tied because she don't want to come out here and be arguing with him and look like the bad mom, just, for them to have some type of altercation. They're already in this whole court situation for that to be another strike against her, because he's using any opportunity that he can to get these kids. So she's having to be careful with what she say online, like she's talking in codes. I saw a live with her yesterday. She's like, the millimeters, like, y'all can read between the lines as to what happened. Like, she don't want to go into detail as to say that this is going on or that's going on. Like, she's talking in circles because she's being very careful not to say certain stuff, because she knows that Martell is sitting back on his dummy account watching her and using everything that he can to come against her. And it's crazy. It's crazy. It's low-key stalkerish, if you ask me. It is. It is. It is. It is. I will be glad when this court case is over so that Melody can make some moves and go on with her life and put some stuff in motion so that she can protect herself and her children. That's what I'm hoping, because it's looking like Martell is just not going to stop. He is mad as hell that this woman left him. And by Melody leaving him, it exposed him and a lot of things that he was lying about. And he's mad at her for that. That's why he's mad at her, because she walked away and exposed him. Just her walking away. Everybody was seeing all the things that he was saying was opposite of what he was saying when Melody filed for divorce. That is what it is. Like he was telling everybody I was brand when I was the boss. Everybody saw when she left that you not so much were the boss, sir. I keep saying it. All she had to do was walk out the door to expose you. She didn't have to say anything. She didn't go online and talk nasty about him. She didn't do that. I didn't see any live, and I follow her. I've never seen any lives that she went on live as to say that Martell is trash. Martell, that the only thing that she did say was that when she tried to leave, that he kept her clothes. He would not allow her to get her clothes when she told him that she was leaving. Martell told her, no, you cannot get your clothes. He kept some of her furs that he bought her. She couldn't get some of the kids' clothes. He wouldn't allow her to get the kids' beds. Like I said, she had to go and get blow-up beds so the kids would have a place to sleep at her new place, because he was trying to stop her from leaving. He blocked her in the driveway. If you go back and look at her live, she said it all on there. So you get to treat this woman how you want to treat her, but pull your car in front of her car in the driveway to block her and her children from leaving because you want her to continue staying in a situation that's detrimental and unsafe for her. And you get mad and keep her clothes and your children's bed to make them sleep on the floor because you're in your feelings, because you can't finish something that you started. That's crazy. That is beyond crazy. You don't love them kids. You don't love them kids because you would have gave them their bed so that they have a place to sleep, regardless to her leaving. Regardless. But you want to post pictures every time you out with the kids to try to make everybody think you're a great dad, and not so much. Not so much. What you want her clothes for? Are you over there trying on her jeans now that you wouldn't allow her to get her jeans? Are these the pants that we keep seeing your ass out here in? Every pair of pants that you wear look like some jeggings. Tight as hell. All your slacks ain't got no slack in them. Because the motherfucker is tight. I keep saying it. Everything he got on is tight. You over there wearing the kids' clothes now. You didn't want them to take their clothes because you want to wear them. You probably wanted to wear a little Tank's chain. That's why you was mad. That's why you're mad at him. I wouldn't be surprised if you're jealous of the kids. You see them over there living good, eating good, everything good, and you struggling and out here looking stupid. You jealous of your own kids. You jealous of your own kids. Still wearing them tight ass clothes. And you mad. You don't want her to get her clothes. You don't want the kids to get their clothes in their bed and stuff. So you mad. And you're going to keep it as leverage to be petty. That's some stupid, wild female shit right there. Only females act that way. Only females act that way. I said his ass was probably on his period that week. Acting straight up like a bitch that week. You could have gave them kids their bed and their clothes. But you still didn't stop nothing. Because she got a fully furnished house now with brand new beds for every one of her kids. So you still didn't stop nothing. So keep them beds. Keep those beds, baby. She went and bought brand new beds, brand new living room furniture, brand new plates and cups, brand new king size bed that you ain't been up in there waddling in with other bitches. Yes, free of your cum juice and bumps. Yes, honey, ain't nobody slept in that bed. She was like, keep that damn bed. I don't give a damn. Yeah, keep that bed and all that semen juice that you done been putting up in there with the other bitches that you've been bringing up in here probably. Just keep that bed. I'm going to go get a new bed. I don't need your bed. I don't need it. Every time she go live and you can see it, she has a beautiful home. I was like, yes, God. And he can't stand it. He can't stand it. He cannot stand it. Soon as she went on live and showed where Oprah has sent her a gift. Here he go. Oh, Oprah sent everybody a bread maker. He didn't just send Melody one. She didn't just send Melody one. She sent everybody a bread maker. Just trying to downplay everything. Like Melody can't have a moment because here he come. Here he come. Just jealous, just jealous. He watching everything. So she had to block his ass. So now, like I said, I feel like he got a dummy account where he watches everything she does. He watches everything that she does, and he's mad. He's mad. So the kids that went over there, oh, mama bought us this, and mama let us buy that, and mama let us go on this website and buy all this stuff. So he pissed. He like, oh, she over there spending up all that money. Y'all don't need that. You know why? Because your ass can't have it. You can't have it. You can't go shopping. You can't afford to go shopping. You just spent probably all the money that you had on this stupid ass case. $15,000. That's probably all his ass had left from his little love and marriage Huntsville chicks trying to take these kids, and you're going to lose the case and your money. You're going to lose the case and your little $15,000 that you had to shell out for this stupid ass lawyer when your ass should have just left the money in your account and followed the child custody rules that the judge laid out. You get them this week, Melody get them the next week. Knowing good and damn well you cannot have these kids full time. You know that. So you wasting money that you need. So your ass can go buy some clothes that fit, because everybody's tired of seeing you out here switching around, honey, busting up out the back of them damn church pants, honey, like your ass is going to a revival. All your clothes is tight. So why you didn't hold on to that money is beyond me. I'm so sick of seeing him out here prancing around these tight ass shirts. I'm sick of it. I'm sick. I want to sit here right now and throw up, y'all, but I don't want to clean up, throw up on my floor. Like, I'm just that damn sick. I literally want to sit here and be like, bleh, and just throw up. I'm just that damn sick of Martell. I am. The shit don't get no better. It don't get no better. It don't get no better. Jealous of your kids. That's all it is. Jealous of your kids, honey. He need to get over it. He need to get over it. Melody, if you watching my channel, please get a restraining order after this case is over. The judge might just throw the shit out, because he ain't gonna keep allowing y'all to keep coming to court and they not, and Martell not ready. Like, this is the second time. Third time just might be the charm. The judge might be like, hey, look, we not gonna take this no further, because we done came day one, you weren't ready. We done came the second time and you're not ready. Like, I'm convinced you don't have no case at this point. I'm just convinced. I'm just convinced he do not have a case. And I think he knows that. It's just his way trying to drag Mel into court and block her from really going to work. He don't want her to go to work. He don't want her to make a coin. She has to appear in court and sit there and hear these stupid ass, comments and mess going on in the court. It's a waste of time. She just posted on there where she just came back from another vacation. Like, she went to Vegas, she left Vegas and came back from this other nice extravagant vacation, and he's sitting back watching it and he pissed. That's probably why he was pissed at Lil Tank. That's probably why. He's like, oh, your mama just came back from another vacation? Because he remember all the times when he was with her that's all they did. They vacationed all the time. She talked about it. Him and the kids and Mel used to vacation all the time. Now, his ass can't afford to go nowhere but the Mama Holt house. Probably to Sheree house, to Atlanta, and that's it. He can't go on no vacation because he ain't got no money. I'm still trying to figure out where he got the $15,000 from. I'm still trying to figure that out. You're not selling no wine. Y'all, I'm so sick of him. I'm so sick of Martell. I am so sick of Martell. Said stole it from Mel. Yeah, I already told y'all. He took $10,000 from her and took another $17,000, and the judge sided with him on the $17,000. He was ordered by the judge to give her the $10,000 from their businesses. That was her cut of the money. He's supposed to get his cut. He was supposed to give her her cut. He took both cuts and gave the 10G to Arionne. Gave the 10G to Arionne, where she opened up that stupid RS boutique with Melody's money. And then he went and got another $17,000 out of there before the whole, divorce thing was over with, and kept that money too. And it was said that the judge allowed him to keep the $17,000. So she done made all that money back though. I'm sure she not pressed over that little 17 or that $10,000. I think he more pressed about it than she is, to be honest. And that was way back, I think 2019. She done made double that, probably triple that by now. So she not pressed about no 17,000 and no 10,000. She She spent that in a day probably. She just bought a mama a brand new car, paid cash for it. A brand new car and paid cash for it. So she not pressed about no 17,000. She not pressed about that. She is not pressed about that money. So he needs to get over it. He needs to get over it. Leave this woman alone. Like, please leave this woman alone. Focus on if you're gonna be dating Sheree in secret. You already done told Arionne it's over. You know, you still got her ass sending out emails, like I said the other night, like she's corporate thought out here, honey. Focus on Sheree, honey. If you're gonna be with her, focus on her, and y'all do what y'all do. Keep this fake mess going on for some clout, because that's all it is. The situation is for clout. You can't give Sheree nothing, and she damn sure ain't got nothing to give to you, because she's still waiting to see if she gonna have a job. Meanwhile, Martell ain't had no job. The only job he got and he barely hanging on to is Love and Marriage Huntsville. And I'm willing to bet when they come back on September 10th, he not gonna be in a whole lot of scenes, because Mel ain't gonna film with him. He ain't got nothing else going on. Or is he gonna be still talking about this wine that he's not shipping out to nobody? Like, what are you gonna be talking about, sir? Really, nobody cares what you're talking about, because they don't want to see your ass on the show. They don't really want to see you on the show, which is why they have the petition out now. I already signed the bitch. I'm trying to figure out how I can sign it again. To be honest, I want to figure out I want my son to sign it. I'm probably gonna have him sign it. Yeah. Like, you don't have a storyline, sir. So he's in the same boat with Sheree. Sheree don't know if she gonna be on there. He don't know. He don't know what's going on with him. So at the end of the day, he needs to be sitting his ass down somewhere and coming up with some type of plan, because he don't sound like he got one. Sheree don't have a plan either. Okay, the only solid plan that she did have, which was Tyrone, she done screwed that up, and he ain't checking for her ass. He talking. He is talking. He was like, "Oh, bitch, look, you'd have been living in a shoe somewhere if it weren't for me coughing up this money and taking care of you, honey. Oh, you'd have been living in a shoe, the old woman in a shoe, honey, if it weren't for me coughing up this money, making sure she by, Chateau by Sheree over there was finished. Because it took you 47 years to get the bitch going. It was a frame for a good 15 years, seemed like. They finally got a roof on there. Finally put a roof on the bitch. They didn't so much as have a window in the bitch after about 20 years. It won't have a window on that bitch for about 20 years. Child. Thank God for Tyrone, honey. Thank God, honey. Yes, you was calling Tyrone. Like the song say, you better call Tyrone. Oh, you was calling him, honey. Because you had to have somewhere to stay. You had to have some place to stay. You and your kids. Because Bob sure won't about to do nothing for you. She thought she was going to get all that money out of Bob. She tried to play Bob with that whole, divorce situation where they sold the marital home and she was supposed to give Bob his cut. She kept his cut and then going to try to take him to court for child support. Bob did a 360 on that ass when he went in there and represented himself and still won. Y'all saw the episode. And she was telling everybody, "Oh, I'm about to get 7 figures." She didn't get nothing. She wound up owing him. Sheree wound up owing him because she did not give Bob his cut of the money from the sale of that house. So she a fraud out here too. A fraud out here too. Yes, she did. 7 figures, girl. You won't get 1 figure. You won't about to get 1 figure up out of there. Yeah, that's what allegedly. But yeah, I done read up on the shit, so I ain't gonna say allegedly. We'll say it just to be cute. Allegedly. Okay, I'll give you that. Allegedly. But yeah, I did my homework. Don't worry. I did my homework. Yes, honey, I do it. I do my homework. Yes. And just to be on the safe side, I'm going to post this too. We'll put that on the screen too. Yes. Come for me because we're protected here. Yes, we are. I'm not going to report anything that I have not done my homework on. I will show it again, just in case you want to come here. Yes, honey. Catch that. Yes, I did my homework, baby. Know that. Fair use, honey. It's the fair use. Allegedly. Yes, it is, honey. Allegedly. We good over here. Come for me. I'm ready. Yes. Yes. I do my homework. I dig, honey. I dig. I told you I could have been a plumber in my day, baby, because I can dig. I can find some tea over here, baby. Yes, I can. Yes, I can, baby. I told you I could probably work on first 48. I can tell you who took out who, when it happened, what time they took a shit. I can tell you because I do my homework. Yes. I can tell you what they ate. That's how I dig. I want to know. I want to know what happened and when it happened. So yes, I do my homework. Come for me. Yeah. But what y'all think about this news, honey, that I gave y'all? We done been in here for an hour. I don't want to be in here 2 hours tonight, y'all. My anniversary is tomorrow. Yes, my anniversary is tomorrow. I want to get off here so I can spend some time with my husband, child. And yes, honey, I'm about to put my son to bed so we can watch some movies and hang out, sip on some wine or something, honey. It's Saturday. Our anniversary is tomorrow. Me and my husband been together forever, child. Jesus, it seemed like it's been longer. In a good way. But yeah. Yes, honey. Yes. Black love, honey. I love it. Thank you so much. I love it. He know, honey, I love him down. Ain't nobody gonna treat him better than me. I ain't gonna let another woman treat him better than me, honey. He ain't gonna find out. I told him, these bitches out here ain't frying no eggs, baby. Caramel will fry you an egg and flip them pancakes, baby. Yes, honey, and have that sausage just how you like it. You're not gonna find another bitch out here that's gonna treat you better than Caramel, baby. Okay, you're not gonna find her. I'm not gonna let another woman outdo me when it comes to taking care of my king. No, ma'am. She said, I fry the eggs too. You don't fry them like Caramel, baby. He ain't gonna eat your eggs. He gonna eat these eggs though. Yes, baby. I can't really get into the logistics, baby. Caramel got that staying power. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, we got to keep it PG, big. I don't want to get no strike over here. Okay. You got to have that staying power with them eggs, baby. Do you hear me? Yes, shut up. Yes, shut up, baby. Mm-hmm. Yes. You got to say, do you like your pancakes with tongs or with... Let me stop. Yes, honey. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all, we grown in here. We grown. The baby's in the bed. What time is it? Almost 8:21. Yes. Do you like orange juice or do you what do you want with your orange juice? Yes. Y'all know. Yes, you gotta have that staying power, honey, because y'all know the side chicks are out there, honey. They are out there. They are on the loose. You better ask Arionne, honey. She was saying, she said in a few of her lives, honey, oh, I cook. I said, bitch, hamburger helper don't count. Ain't nobody eating that shit. Don't nobody eat that shit. No. Hamburger helper. That's why Martell ass ain't there no more. He's like, I'm sick of this fucking hamburger helper. Bitch, just because you sprinkle some cheese on it, you not cooking out here. Okay? No. You are not cooking, honey, because you sprinkle some cheese on top of this hamburger helper. That is why he is not there anymore, bitch, because you are making hamburger helper. He wants a steak. Men like steak and eggs. Yes. Pancakes. Like real food. Okay, some rice and gravy. Ain't talking about that shit out the pack. Y'all know. You fry them pork chops and that little stuff that's in the bottom of the pan. You drain that grease off. Caramel can cook over here. Let me tell you. Stay in power, baby. I'm trying to help somebody out there. Mm-hmm. You get that flour, honey. You mix it up. Make that gravy, honey. Yes, honey. Yes. Fry that chicken up. I ain't talking about where it's still bleeding in the middle. Y'all better fry that chicken up. You got to have that staying power. That's it, baby. That's it. Yes, ma'am. But y'all laughing. Oh, y'all still talking about the potatoes. Now we don't do the potatoes here. We do the potatoes over here. Okay. Yes, honey. That 40-way gravy. Yes, ma'am. Yes, my grandma taught me well. My grandma and my grandpa taught me how to cook. I stayed in the kitchen just like watching so that I would know how to cook, baby. I can do the whole, smothered pork chops and all that. I can fry some chicken. I can do it all over here. You got to feed your man, honey. That man don't come home no damn hamburger helper. He done worked all day. He don't want no hamburger helper. Like, who is eating that shit? Not me. Full of sodium. That man want a real meal. And I work full time, but you best believe when he come in that door, baby, dinner is done. It is done every day. Yes. Or if I don't cook, I'll go out and I grab something so he can eat. Baby, man gotta eat. Yes, he does. and then dessert is on me or me. Y'all know how it is. You got to do what you got to do out here. I'm just saying. I don't want to tell I'm a business, but you got to do what you got to do. If you got a man, if you got a good man or a good woman at home, hey, treat them right, honey. Treat them right, spoil them. Do what you need to do, because it's always a bitch in waiting. Do y'all hear me? That's how Arionne got in, honey. And I ain't saying Mel won't do what she was supposed to do, but it's bitches out there that's waiting for the opportunity, honey, to slide up and through there. So you gotta be so good and do what you gotta do and do it so well that hey. And I'm not saying that, I'm not saying that everybody has the potential to cheat, but when you make it so good over there, honey, they don't want to be so quick to be running out like that. I'm just saying. They think about that damn gravy on top of that pork chop. They're gonna be like, bitch, you know what? I was gonna go out and get some head today, but I'm gonna stay home because them pork chops was hidden. Them pork chops was hidden, bitch. I don't need that tonight. I'm gonna stay home, honey, because them pork chops was snapping, okay? Yes, baby, yes. The way it's set up on that rice, what? I'm not about to mess that up. I'm not gonna mess that up. Yes, honey. Y'all know. Do what you gotta do, sweetheart. Yes, do what you gotta do. Yes. So what do y'all think about the info I gave you guys tonight? I tried to give you guys a few topics. I wanted you guys to see the interview with Tyrone Gilliam, honey, to where he was talking. She said, you better speak. I know that's right. Yes, honey. Yes. Yes. What y'all talking about? Because we can make them eat without. Say caramel because we can make them eat without cooking. Ooh, y'all so nasty. Oh, Lord have mercy. Help them, Lord. Help them. So they can make them eat without cooking. Girl. I know you keeping your man over there. I don't know what you're doing. It sounds like you know what you're doing over there, girl. It sounds like you know what you're doing. Yeah, somebody said Tyrone got it going on. You know what? And I believe everything that he said in the interview. Honestly, I can look at a person and tell when they lying. I'm just saying, Sheree, she kind of looked like she was lying for a hot minute. That just did not seem right. That you sitting there steady calling this man, and he don't show up, and he's supposed to be your man. Like, why would he not come and see you if he ain't seen you in a hot minute? Like, that just did not look right to me. I said, I want to get to the bottom of this. He done told it now. He done told her. He done shelled out all this money trying to take care of her ass. And now she out here talking real greasy because she feel like she got Martell like that. And she don't realize he not no prize. Martell ain't really got it now. He cracking your back, but that's it. That's all he can give you. He gonna crack your back and he gonna drop off a few bumps for you, honey, till he see you again, and he bring the rest of the bumps. You know, every time he come over, he gonna bring some bumps for you. So just be prepared, honey. So she gonna be talking about them bumps when she don't fool with him no more. Trust and believe it. She gonna tell his business, and I cannot wait. She gonna be all in the media telling Martell's business, and I cannot wait. I'm gonna be right here so I can report it. Yes, they said that Monistat 27. Yes, baby, they better bump that bitch up to 28. They might have to bump it up to 28 now. They might have to bump it up to 28, honey. Yes. He says Tyrone is handsome. Y'all think so? Hey, he ain't a bad looking guy, you know. I've seen some pictures of Tyrone where he's not a bad looking guy. Let me pull it back up. Tyrone's not a bad looking guy. I think Sheree kind of played herself. I do like this picture of the two of them. That was a good picture of them. He got them eyes, though. He got them bedroom eyes. Don't he got bedroom eyes, y'all? Do y'all think so? Tyrone got bedroom eyes. I'm like, look at Tyrone. Look at Tyrone. This is a good picture of them as well. Like, he cleaned up well in the suit. I'll give him that. He's not a bad looking guy. He's not a bad looking guy. Yeah. Hey, it is what it is, child. I want to show y'all this picture here too. We talked about her ass always wearing that damn cap. Every time you see her, she got this is Arionne, honey, the werewolf bandit, the Wolverine, honey. That's her. Every time you see her now, honey, that's the stalker. There's y'all said it in there. She got on that damn hat because she don't never have that hair done no more. That hair is a mess under there. So she keep that hat on, honey. That's her. And she think that mess cute. That's her ass. I said, child, you don't compete with that. She can't compete with that. See, that's how she used to look when she was acting right. See, her edges was laid down. See how Sheree looked? That's how she used to look when Martell was first messing with her. Like she said, yeah, the first few months is good. It was. Martell was shelling out that money, honey, and keeping that hair done. Ariana used to clean up well, honey. She had her lashes on. She had her hair done. He had a nice little outfits. Now you out here at the club, child, with brown Easter shoes on and baby Gap jumpers. You was a hot damn mess out here now that Martell left you, child. You look like a fake ass G.I. Jane out here now with that hat on. You looking like your ass had a dishonorable discharge while you was trying to be all you could be on your knees out here. You was trying to be all you could be on your knees and got a dishonorable discharge. Martell done gave your ass a dishonorable discharge out here. Yes, he did, honey. Yes, he did. He done went out here and recruited somebody else, child. You know he stay recruiting. Yes, honey. Yes, she said, I'm going to be all I can be out here on this shit right here. Martell was like, yeah, get your ass out of here. Dishonorable discharge. You do. Yeah. Now that ass got an email. I want to come back. Martell, send. And his ass is like, return to sender. Every message she sent his ass, return to sender. She like, shit, why I can't send no messages? I said, because your corporate thought ass shouldn't be damn trying to email him anyway. Who's out here damn emailing like I said last night? Damn corporate thoughts out here. Damn corporate thoughts. Martell, don't fucking call me no fucking more. I want my honorable discharge back, and I'm not turning in my hat. Send. And he's like, F you, bitch. Do not email me no more. Beat it, bitch. Send. Woo, girl, she in her feelings on that thing, honey. And still coming after Sheree. I'm like, girl, let it go. He's not coming back. It don't matter how many times you argue with this woman. So every time Sheree posts something, is Coastlaw gonna be posting? Is she gonna be every time Sheree posts something? Is she gonna come back and do these subliminals? Oh, we gonna have to see that back and forth bullshit. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see the two of them going back and forth. Like, Sheree, you are 50 what years old? Ariana is what, like 16? Like, bitch, don't argue with no kid out here. Do not argue with a child. Ariana is like 16 years old. Like, why the hell are you arguing with a child? Why? Send her ass to timeout and be done. She's already had a dishonorable discharge. Like, what else can you do? What else can you do? Yes, Martell said, you're not singing on the mic like you need to, so I'm going to have to give you a dishonorable discharge, okay? Now tell your mama, Miss Cabbage, to come pick your ass up and leave me the fuck alone, because I'm tired. Miss Cabbage, we called your ass last night. Miss Cabbage, don't be sending me the voicemail, Miss Cabbage. Come pick your daughter up. Come pick your mama up. Coleslaw, where's Miss Cabbage? Tell Miss Cabbage come pick your ass up, honey. Yes, they done dropped her ass at Martell done left her ass at the airport, child. Y'all know he an Uber driver. He done dropped their ass off at the airport and said, yeah, you better call Miss Cabbage. Maybe call Tyrone. He might come pick your ass. You better call Tyrone. You better call Tyrone's ass. He might come pick you up. Yeah. He might call. He might let you stay over there at the halfway house a couple nights too, girl. All right, you might jump on that. That's your get back. You know, that's Sheree old man. That's Sheree old man. So yeah, Tyrone might take you in, girl, because you know, you staying with your mama now. That's the word on the street. So I was like, you can't, how do you get lower than Section 6? So Section 6, from Section 6 to staying with your mama. And I don't know, child. It's already bad that you out here walking. I already said, bitch, you ain't got no more heels on them shoes. All her shoes, honey, the feet getting scraped on the back because she ain't got no more heels. Because she walking everywhere. And that's what your ass get. And you still out here being messy and petty with your little army hat trying to be all you can be, bitch. And you ain't being nothing out here. You ain't being nothing. You ain't selling nothing in that boutique. So shut it down, child. Shut it down. Shut it down, girl. Yes. So thank you guys for joining. Y'all cracking up in there. Y'all silly. Y'all are silly. Y'all be cracking me up. I went last night and I was reading. I always go back through the chat and just like read what you guys say when I have some free time. And y'all be cracking me up. Some of the stuff y'all say, y'all be cracking me up. I be like, yo. Y'all don't have no chill, like for real. Y'all have absolutely no chill about you. Like you do not. It's crazy. Like y'all don't have no chill. I be cracking up. I be really, really cracking up. Yes. Oh, I want to show y'all this picture I ran across too. This is kind of off subject, but I ran across it. I kind of saved it. Tisha and Marceau's wedding. Look how chunky Marceau was. Have y'all ever seen this picture? That's Tisha and Marceau at their wedding. My soul's ass looking like a pallbearer standing up there. I said, why he look like a pallbearer at his wedding, child? Rest in peace. Whoever he was up there. Looked like he just brought the body in and then went over there and cut the cake. I was like, what the hell? Child. Somebody said Shrek. He look like Shrek. Y'all so silly. He was a little chunky monkey back then. Yes, y'all. We're going to get on out of here. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. We've been in here, what? Almost an hour and a half. Yes, it don't seem like it, but yes, child. Yes. Thank y'all for joining. I told y'all I was gonna go live today. I told y'all, but try to get into some car chronicles this week so that we can have like a little connect in between time. Okay. I'm gonna definitely get back with you guys. Thank you to my two moderators, Tanja J. Girl, you were working, honey. You work hard for the money. Yes, you did, girl. Thank y'all for being my mod. I have two moderators and y'all did an awesome job tonight. And I appreciate it. Yes, Miss Nicole. Yes, she said she really enjoyed. Y'all did a great job. Thank y'all. And if y'all would like to be moderators again, hey, let me know. You can email me and let me know if you'd like to be moderators, if you want to continue doing it, or I can switch it up each live if someone else wants to do it. But you guys did an awesome job. I really appreciate it, okay? Because we had some trolls the other night. I had to get out of myself, honey, and just snap off on somebody. And I don't like to do that in the middle of my life because I kind of get into my, my wheels get to turning and I don't like to be stopping and like, okay, I don't like to do that. But so thank you guys for stepping in, honey, as my moderators. Y'all did an awesome job. So I commend you guys. Thank you. Yes. I hope everybody had a good time tonight, honey. Yes. They said, thanks. Denise Green said, thanks. Enjoy the drag. Enjoy your evening. Yes, honey. Yes. Got to enjoy, honey. We got to spend that time. I can't be up here on this computer like all the time. I got to spread myself thin, Gotta do that. Yes. If anybody else got an anniversary, if you got a good man, like I said, do what you got to do, honey. Love up on that man and treat him right, honey. Because, child, it ain't nothing out there. I'm just tell you right now, ain't nothing out there. So don't think you're going to be out here just like, look, fuck you, I'm done. And you about to go in there and find somebody. Now, the pickings are slim. I'm going to just say it. The pickings are slim. Thank you guys so much for saying, praise God, happy anniversary. Yes, honey, yes. You got to have God in it. So I keep telling people, honey, you got to pray together. They say, when you pray together, baby, you stay together. Yes, you do. I believe that. We pray together, honey. Yes, we do. It takes that. Now, you got to keep the devil up out of it, child. My grandma told me that, baby. You got to pray. If you want to stay, you better pray. I might get that on a shirt. If you want to stay, baby, you got to pray. You really do. All right. So y'all have a blessed night. Please hit that like button, okay, on your way out if you have not hit it. And please go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you guys would like to continue to be a part of these drags, all right? I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Y'all have a beautiful, blessed night. Y'all be safe out there, okay? All right. Happy birthday tomorrow. Oh, Tanja's birthday is tomorrow. Happy birthday. Anybody else with a birthday before we get out of here? Anybody else? Yes, Miss Tanja. Tanja J, honey. Thank you so much for being my moderator and happy birthday. Anybody else with a birthday? Happy birthday to you guys as well. I really, really appreciate you guys being in my chat tonight. Y'all be safe, all right? And we're going to do this thing again, honey. Yes, we are, all right? Like button, subscribe, all right? For all my new subscribers, let me give y'all your hug. Thank you so much. Say I love your show. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, okay? Y'all be good out there. Be safe. Love you guys. All right. Goodbye.